lovely souls? Welcome to the Fool's Inc. It's your girl Zoe, and today we're going to be talking all about you. That is right. Today we're just going to be bragging about you, letting you know why you add light to this world and why this world would not be the same without you. All right. So jumping into the pile selection for pile ones, you guys will have the Children of Litha Tarot, as well as this red ombre bracelet. I think these are just acrylic beads, no crystal associated with them. Yes. Okie dokie. And then for pile two, you guys will have the Everyday Witch Tarot, as well as this rose quartz bracelet with the little, I don't know if you can see it, the little elephant charm. Alright, so there you go. Alrighty. So feel free to pause the video here if you need more time deciding, and when you're ready, go down into the description box below. And when you're ready, go down into the description box below and choose your timestamp, and I will see you at your reading. Bye. What's up, pile ones? Welcome to your reading. If this is your pile, you guys chose the red ombre bracelet, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that on, which now that I have to put it on, I'm realizing perhaps I chose the wrong bracelet to do this reading with, since this one's kind of tricky to put on, but you guys can watch me struggle. Or why am I using my non-dominant hand? I'm hearing y'all could be, oh my god, I hate this bird, but like, y'all could be feisty just because of the red, or just very stubborn and hardworking because this bracelet doesn't want to work with me, and yet I'm still trying. Because, oh my god, I got it. Here we go. Okay. Yes. And you succeed at what you do. People might tell you to stop, give up on whatever endeavors that you want to do, because you're like, it's just like a pipe dream. But it's not, because you're the one who's working towards it. So, and you get what you want. So you can achieve it. You really believe in yourselves, which is beautiful. Real quick before I start pulling cards, by the way, I forgot to include this into the intro, but we've reached 100 subscribers, and soon it looks like we're going to reach 500 subscribers, and I'm so excited that our community is growing. And to celebrate that, I'm going to be dropping a bonus subliminal this month, so that should be coming up very soon. Stay tuned for that. And yeah, subliminal is what you guys said you wanted, and I shall deliver. And again, I hope you enjoy. All right, without further ado, let's get into this reading. We're just gonna see kind of first what comes out, like, you know, like what is awesome sauce about pile one. Oh my gosh, so much just came out immediately. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. I actually don't know how to, there we go. Ready. Then we have the Fool in reverse. I just heard your inner child never dies, which is beautiful. And then we have Temperance in reverse as well. So first we have all major arcana coming out, like just 3 cards, 3 major arcana. So you guys are major, you guys are big people, you guys have big energy. Like, your energy fills up a room, which I love. You're not afraid to take up space, which so many people are. So you should really commend yourself for, you know, not being afraid to stand in your power, stand in your energy, and not dim your light for other people who are intimidated by that. Alrighty. What else? Give me 3 more cards, please, Spirit. Okay. Is this exactly 3? Let's see. So we have the Knight of Wands in reverse coming out as well. Can you guys see this? Let me go move these things up. Yeah, each video I'm playing. Yeah, you have 3 cards. Well, okay, Spirit is very They said, let me brag. They want to talk about you. They want you to know how amazing you are, which is good. I hope that makes you guys feel good, because you should. All right. Then, alrighty, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Lovers, another major arcana. Okay. So yeah, the first thing I'm seeing is that you guys are very stubborn, and you do not let people step on your toes. You do not let people cross your boundaries. I can hear that you still have a lot of love in you. There could be a lot of Leo energy. I'm getting Leo energy here. Especially with this Knight of Wands. You may not be Leo, but you may just like carry Leo vibes. Because I'm hearing that you are like, when you walk in a room, you're like a shining light, like all eyes turn towards you guys. And you're like, yeah, that's me. Like there's a sense of like just like ease and like confidence when it comes to you, but maybe lately people have been kind of trying to dim your light and be like, oh my god, you're so arrogant, when really you're just being confident, and that intimidates them, and they want you to be as insecure as they are. So say, first of all, no to that. But I'm also hearing that you guys have like, yeah, you may not adjust yourself to other people. You may not like let other people, I guess, kind of like, I don't know, you just have you have a very strong sense of self. You have very strong boundaries, but you still have a huge heart. And I think the thing is that that's part of what you're like, the light that's shining out. Like you already have this like big energy in general. Like I think you just are someone who stands in their power, which is a lot of the light that shines through to people. But part of the light is that they know that if they know you, there's a sense of like they're gonna be taken care of, and they're gonna feel like, I think your loved ones feel very loved. Your loved ones feel very safe and at home, and they feel how much you love them, and you love very, very deeply. And everyone wants a piece of that, but not everyone can have that. And so their solution is just trying to kind of make you feel insecure, make you feel bad about yourself, so that maybe you'll want to kind of like open up to them, be vulnerable with them, so they can get a piece of your light. Which, no, it's not for everyone. With the Lovers card, I'm hearing like there's only room for two. And you may not, like maybe you are with someone you are with in a very, very strong, healthy, loving relationship. But I'm seeing that just like you're just like only, this is like, I don't know. And yeah, and with this snake here, it's like people are trying to wheedle in. And I'm not seeing that this is necessarily a romantic relationship. Maybe in your romantic relationship there are people trying to kind of wheedle their way into it, to try to separate you two so they can get closer to you. Maybe your partner is also like just like to the gods, like beautiful and everything, and just everyone wants you guys to themselves type of thing. But I'm also seeing that, especially if you guys are not, if you're not in a relationship, I just feel like you are very intentional with who you give your time to, who you give your energy to. And again, it's not something that the world is allowed to have a piece of. Like you make the world a better place, but you know, the world is not always pretty, and so you don't let the ugliness of the world, you know, dim your light and like taint your energy. And that's what some people are trying to do, and you're like, no. And that makes them mad. So you might have haters, but those haters are just hating because it's out of insecurity, as it always is. All right. I'm hearing that you're someone who may be very, very impulsive, right? But I'm seeing that there's just so much. I'm hearing this beautiful, beautiful fiery energy. And when I think of fire, I think of creativity. So you guys could be someone who's very creative. Again, with this sense of like your inner child is not like, your inner child is thriving and it's alive, and you want to let that, you know, your inner child live and breathe even as you're an adult. And I think that the reason a lot of these cards are coming up in reverse is because with every trait, every personality trait, there is good and bad, right? And so I think these personality traits, most of the time, like when they show up, like they're just like in the positive and people love. so many things about you, but they're mad they can't have a piece of you, or they're mad that like, you know, you don't, you know, kind of just like want to let them cross their boundaries and like people please and things like that. Again, they want you to themselves, or they feel intimidated by you if they feel insecure in your presence because you are so secure. And so they might, you know, be coming up and telling you unsolicited, like, oh, you know, you're kind of like, you know, maybe you have too lofty of a dream, right? Or maybe you know, your confidence is just really arrogant, or, you know, maybe you're too stubborn, or maybe X, Y, and Z. They're trying to make you doubt yourself and who you are. Because the reality is that they see that you go after what you want. You're happy. You aren't afraid to play. You aren't afraid to live in your creativity. You aren't afraid to just, again, be happy and have fun in life, and not let, you know, the art society, the dullness of society tell you have to live like a monotonous life and barely scrape by and be happy with that. You want more, and you're going to go ahead and get more. You don't let people, you know, step on your toes, right? You're quick to tell them like, hey, I'm not comfortable with that, don't do it again, right? And you're not willing to budge on that, and they're like, wow, that's really admirable, that's really amazing, but I'm jealous, I'm envious, right? And so they want to see your positive traits as if they're negative traits. So do not let them do that. That's a strong message that's coming through. Like, do not let people dim your light, or let their negativity taint your positivity, because you have so much like big energy, like great energy that has so much power and can take you so far, that if you let these people have their way, it's just going to delay all the blessings that the universe wants to give you. Yes, with the Wheel of Fortune, especially this card coming up, right? There are so many blessings that are waiting to come your way. Yeah, and you're not afraid to rock the boat and say what's on your mind. You speak your mind. And again, these are just things that is really difficult for the general public. Much of the, you know, just most people are afraid to speak their mind. Most people are afraid to rock the boat. Most people are afraid to assert their boundaries. I know I keep saying that, but it's just like, you do things that people are afraid to do, but people wish they could do. They don't like that. but that's how you've gotten to where you are. And that's too, I feel like you're very successful, or you are on your way to a very successful life. A lot is coming in for you. I'm just hearing finally as well. So you could be waiting and working really hard for all the blessings that you're starting to see come into your life. And you have people maybe on their phones seeing how much you're leveling up, and you're like, I want that. And there's just so much envious, so much evil eye, so much just like jealousy being sent your way. And so Spirit is saying you need to kind of like, again, energetically assert those borders, like, you know, cleanse your space, breathe in white light, just make sure that your energy remains yours untainted, and it's not sucked out dry by these energy vampires and these jealous Nancys. I'm hearing you like you're also ready, because maybe you're also in the market to look for love. I'm hearing some of you say you're in the market to look for love. Are you ready? You're at a place where you want to share your life with somebody. You want to share all these amazing things that are entering your life with someone, but you're not just gonna throw it at anyone. You're not willing to like just like, oh, I'm lonely, so I'm just gonna accept whoever comes next. No. Again, you're being very diligent and intentional with who you're letting into your space. And so maybe I'm just having this picture of like you being on a date and realizing, I don't think I'm really into my date. I'm gonna keep it moving, but your date is like, oh my god, this person's so amazing, and they just want to like attach to you. They don't want to let you go, and they want to keep sucking your energy. They want to keep like, you know, coming to you and bothering you, and just like there's a lot of people trying to enter your energy, trying to be in your energy. So you need to make sure that they're not. You keep pushing them out. You don't want them to throw you off balance. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. Okay, and I'm getting, okay, so I'm gonna pull just a couple more cards before we go into the, ooh. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I was gonna say, I think my I think my candle farted. It literally, it just bubbled. I don't know, what does that mean? What does that mean? That's never happened before. The wax, the melted wax just like bubbled. And like made like a sound. It sounded like a wet fart. I'm just gonna put, what does that mean? Like, I feel like that's a sign that's supposed to say something. What does that mean? Wait, what am I missing? What does that mean? Oh my gosh, that is so many cards. I'm taking that one. Okay, yeah. Alright. We're gonna take it. Threes. Just 333. You may be seeing that number a lot, or you may be 333 may be significant to you. Be weary of third person parties. It doesn't have to be romantic either. It could be like, again, people trying to get in your business, trying to sabotage you, trying to get you to self-sabotage. Like, ugh, I don't like this. Here, get this. Maybe that's what that fart was. Like, people are just farting up in your business. You need to walk around with some like room spray or something like that, because that is not. Okay, so anyway, we have the Four of Swords. Ooh, Queen of Wands. I just heard a Queen of Wands is entering your life. You have the Knight of Wands here. That can be, it says Queen, but again, might be feminine energy, but regardless of gender, anyone can be a queen. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is this confirmation again that you are building stability. I'm hearing soft life. You're building a soft life. A soft life that has passion, though, of passion, creativity, of just living the life of your dreams. You're on the right path. You're doing good. You're building something great, something beautiful. Spirit wants you to know that. Spirit wants you to clap yourself on the back and go and celebrate now, because good things are coming your way. Good things are coming your way. And do not be too hard on yourself. I know, especially when we were in the grind, when we were used to working so hard, you just like want to pick up more and more and more, or like, I'm not doing enough, I need to do more, X, Y, and Z. Just like, you're exactly where you need to be. You're on the right track. Like, keep doing what you're doing. You don't need to add more to your already busy schedule. So now that you're, you know, starting to see this like foundation, this like amazing foundation for a very stable, secure, happy, like luxurious life that you're building with someone's coming in with this Queen of Wands. Yeah. That they, yeah, I'm hearing that like you want to start getting to that energy of just receiving and resting and just basking in the fruits of your labor. Someone wants to come in and bask with you. I think you are attracting someone on a high vibrational level. I'm hearing they're exactly what you want this lovers with. I'm hearing they're hot. The Queen of Wands, they're very attractive. You're refined and very attractive. I'm just hearing upset. Okay, yeah. I'm hearing a strong obsession. And this person's going to see a lot of good things in you. Like, you're so great that you're attracting someone this great, this amazing. I just heard like a sigh of relief in my head. So I just feel like you're going to be entering a period of like, I know this reading is turning into like a confirmation, like just a sign you need that, you know, you're doing okay, you're on the right path, everything's going to be okay. You keep doing you. You keep doing you, boo. Alrighty. Yeah, I was gonna pull some oracles, but I'm hearing Spirit say that's all that we have for you. They want me to look at the bottom of the deck though, which we have 7 of Wands, which just confirms everything that I already kind of said. Like, protect your energy. You're succeeding. The 7 of Wands comes right after the 6 of Wands, which talks all about victory and like celebration. And people are seeing your victory after victory, that you're running laps around them. And they want a piece. They want a piece of everything that you're succeeding at. And you gotta be like, no, not everyone can have a piece. Only, besties get a piece. Only the best can be a part of this. And I think that's beautiful. So good for you. Good for you. Do not let them dim your light. Only let people who prove themselves and are on your same wavelength or on your same level, your same vibe, into your energy. And don't let people bully you into lowering your standards or people pleasing and things like that. Like, you don't need to do that. You don't do that because you're the ish, and people know that, and they're mad about it because they're not you. You're definitely that person. It's like people either want to be you or they want to be with you. So I'm gonna leave it there, pal ones. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, stay tuned for that bonus video coming your way. If you want a more personalized reading, you can go head down into my description box and buy one off of my Etsy. Or if you just want to, lean more into the community that we are building here and get bonus readings every month as well as bonus subliminals, you can go and check out my Patreon as well. All right, so I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, my pile twos. Welcome to your reading. If this is your pile, you guys chose the what's it called? Rose quartz bracelet with the little elephant. Yes, elephants may be significant to y'all. And I just heard you're in the market. You are looking for love. Maybe it's the rose quartz that's giving me that message. It could also be self-love that you guys are prioritizing right now. I'm hearing feminine energy. You might be in your feminine energy. And which is, giving me that you're very attractive. You may just be very feminine in general, in your style, regardless of gender. You may like to experiment. I think, even if it's not feminine style, I think you may be very stylish, or people think you're very stylish. Yeah. Also, I forgot to add this into the intro, but last week or 2 weeks ago or something like that, around New Year's, we reached 100 subscribers. So yay, I'm so glad that our community is growing. By the time this video goes up, we are actually going to be very, very close to 500 subscribers, which is crazy to me. But yeah, to celebrate this, I will be uploading an extra subliminal this month, which should be up very, very soon. So make sure to keep tuned for that. Keep tuned. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. You might be someone who people get very nervous around and blush a lot. I think again, you're very, very attractive. But yeah, I feel like anyway. So stay tuned for the extra video coming this month. You guys asked for a subliminal, and so I shall deliver, and I hope you enjoy. Alrighty, anyway, back to the scheduled content. Alright, so we're just gonna see in general, what comes out, what are y'all adding to the world? Let's brag about you. Alright, so we have one. We have the King of Swords as well as the Six of Swords. That's what you guys know your worth. I love that. You know your worth. The King of Swords, you may also be very clever or very good with your words, very charming or witty. Alright. I love Spirit. Let's brag about pile 2. Ooh, okay. Then we have the Five of Cups. Okay, I'm hearing you're very, again, you're in tune with your emotions, very sensitive. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Because the Five of Cups talks about disappointment. And so I'm hearing that you are someone who feels deeply, but also is able to keep it pushing. You're able to move on from things easily. Especially with the Six of Swords, you're not afraid to leave something if it's not working for you. If something's not working, you're not gonna sit and think about it all day. How can I make it work? How can I make it work? No, if it's not working, you're okay, you let yourself feel those emotions, and then at the same time you're okay, time to plan. I think you're a very good planner, and you're very adaptable, and yeah, able to move, like go with the flow. Keep it moving. You don't let yourself get down for too long, because you see that there are always, right? There are always 2 cups standing behind you on the party table, and even more, because there's a full bottle of whatever substance this is. I don't know, but and probably more at a party. So you can always keep refilling your cup. I think you're very good at refueling your cup, and you don't really need to depend on people for your happiness. You're able to find that on your own, and so you may be more on the introverted side of things. Yeah, but and you're not like, I feel like sometimes in society people we live, many of us live in a very extroverted society, that values being loud and outgoing and things like that. I think you're very like at peace with who you are and your introversion, and you see the power in it. And you see that, like, yeah, I could spend all day in the house and keep myself entertained with so many things, right? Like, I feel like you have so many hobbies. You're always trying new things and always exploring, especially internally, exploring yourself internally, and always looking to kind of, improve and better yourself. So when people see you, like, you may be the type that, like, you leave situations that don't work with you. You're always traveling, or always, going new places, and just exploring new things. Or you may be just like, I don't know, I'm getting that for some reason, like, people, or some, you have your close circle, your community, but to the outside world, they may not see you a lot. Maybe you don't post a ton on social media. That could be that, just be for a select few of you. But I'm seeing that, like, you're not always putting yourself in the limelight, and you're very comfortable doing your own thing in the shadows. I know that sounds very cryptic, but if it resonates, it resonates. You know what I mean. And so when people see you, when the world sees you again after you've been in the shadows for a bit, it's like every time they see you again, you've leveled up to a new level, and you're like, wow, how did you do that? And it's because you're always studying something new, trying something new, or just studying yourself, leveling up, and you're just not afraid to learn. You have to be extremely intelligent, especially emotionally intelligent, just all the intelligences. Excuse the car passing by. But yeah, you could be very emotionally intelligent, mentally as well. I don't know what that means, but you know what I mean. Intellectual type, or just studying something that just always levels up your vibration somehow. You could be very much into, like, spirituality or witchy stuff as well, that requires you to kind of be more in tune with yourself and, the energetic world around you with the moon here. And I feel like to the outside world, you might be very mysterious. Like, people are like, ooh, what's going on in her mind? I just heard some of you were like, nothing, absolutely nothing's going on in my head. Like, I'm just quiet. But your quietness to a lot of people is, like, intriguing, mysterious. They think, like, I don't know, they feel like you observe everything, you know what's going on, you think that you're just in tune to something that they're not. And I think you are in tune to something other people aren't, and you're very perceptive, but I think you're also not, like, super judgy. You're very concerned about yourself, and you're not, like, the type to, like, always be worried about what other people are doing, what other people are thinking. You may have insecurities, as we all do, but I think you're also just, like, again, focus on yourself and your own growth, so you're not at the center of drama most of the time. You're not worried about what other people are doing with their lives. You're worried about, how can I get to where I want to be? And that is very, very attractive to a lot of people. But again, and a lot of people are coming through, so you may be attracting other people. Like you may be, again, you're very attractive, you're very attractive energy. Maybe it's the intrigue, and as well as just like, you know, concerned with yourself instead of like always worrying about other people, always being at the center of drama. And people like that calming energy that you bring to the table. Because it still is a sense of fun as well too, with the party that's going on here. I think that this beach is also why I've probably been getting travel. And so I feel like you're attracting someone into your vibration, or you know, people want to be in your vibration, right? And so then we have the Judgment card coming out. I did not show the King of Pentacles, but here he is. Okay, alrighty. Alright, and then one more card, please, Spirit. Okay, and we have the Seven of Cups. I'm going to take both reverse and upright messages because it came in reverse, but I felt the desire to flip it upright. Okay, and bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh, I just heard unattainable because we have the King of Swords upright and then the Queen of Swords in reverse. And the Queen of Swords, well, the King of Swords is also kind of looking straight ahead. And as well as the Queen of Swords, so they're not really looking at each other, but I'm just, they are a pair, right? And the Queen of Swords is the one that's in reverse. So I'm feeling, and given that I'm feeling like you're the one more in your feminine energy, regardless of gender, that again, you're just sense of this unattainability. Like people want you, but you're like concerned with yourself right now. You may be feeling like you're in one of those shadow times of your life. Like you do come out into the limelight every now and then. You do come out and like interact with, you know, the broader world. Again, you're very comfortable being a homebody, and you just feel like there's so many things to do on your own to level up to where you want to be, that you're fine like not being limelight and fine being in the shadows for a period of time, and you'll come out when you want to. And when you come out, then that's like everyone wants to rush in and offer you all these things, right? Offer you so many things, and then you get to pick and choose what it is that you want. But you know, you can only accept so many things, right? So you're not going to accept everybody, you're not going to accept all their gifts. And that's where this sense of unattainability comes from, but that just also makes you more attractive. I'm feeling this top energy is you, and this bottom energy is someone else coming in to your life. I just heard some of you like, I don't need to hear about that. You're very much in your own, like you're like, I'm focusing on me. This is a period of me. I don't want to talk about this King of Pentacles or whatever. So all I'm gonna say here is that someone good is coming in, who is offering you something substantial, is bringing in kind of this new era of your life. And we're talking about being in the shadows versus being in the light, in the limelight or whatever. And especially with this music card here, okay, take this with a grain of salt, but I don't know, some of you are gonna get so excited about this, but you know, someone famous could be entering your life. But that could also just mean someone who's very popular within their circle, within their community as well. They may also enjoy music. You might have a cat, or you might have a cat. But I'm hearing like with this King of Pentacles who's coming into your life, you're entering that limelight area, you're coming out of the shadows. And so you may not be worried about them now, right? Because you're like, I'm gonna keep working on myself. And the more you work on yourself, the more, you know, the sooner this, like because you're leveling up your vibration, right? So because you're leveling up your vibration and you're in this feminine energy of receiving, to get what you want, like you're gonna have all these options coming to you. You're gonna be a bit overwhelmed by all of this, but I'm hearing someone's coming in to help usher you into this new era of your life that you've been working towards. And so they may not be a love interest at first. And this is for those of you who are single. For others, it could just be that someone is offering you what it is that you want platonically, right? But you know, for some of you who are single and or could mingle, maybe not especially thinking about mingling, but could mingle. There is someone coming through who wants to offer you something, and whatever it is they're offering you is going to push you out of the shadows into, you know, one of your limelight stages where the world sees you and sees how beautiful you are. It's like you're a rare gem. You are a rare gem pile too, that the world doesn't get to see a lot, but your light's always there and people can feel it and they're attracted to it. But again, you're not always there for the taking. I did not like that's just a message that came through. But pretty much it's like you are a blue moon, right? Like you're rare, you're beautiful, a rare gem, but you only come around once in a while. So people only get to bask in your light every once in a while, type of thing. It's very seductive, very attractive energy without in it, but it's effortless at the same time. So good for you. But yeah, I feel like this new era, like what you want is coming through, and that came with pile 1 too. Like Spirit is giving other messages. And it's pretty much that you're gonna get what you want soon, because you are in this such like vibrational, beautiful energy of like attracting and receiving. So make sure you keep that energy up, because you may not feel like you have a lot of options now with this 5 of Cups, but these 2 of Cups have more than just whatever, you know, this, you know, liquid is, because who knows what that is. But you know, it's like it's when you look in them, when you actually pick up these 2 cups, you're gonna find that there's ambrosia inside, right? Instead of just like spilled wine, spilled milk, right? I feel like you're mad about the milk that maybe you spilled, but like the cup that you're offered is even better than milk, right? Could ever be. Even better than a milkshake. I mean, 10 times better, all right? But that's not what we're talking about. We're here to brag about you. And why you're amazing, but you're so amazing that you're gonna get all that you want without even trying, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. I'm hearing this Judgment card coming through. Judgment. So I'm gonna pull a card. Let me see, can we get a clarification on this Judgment, please, Spirit? What is this new era that our pile of 2s are entering into? What's this new era? Oh, Fashwan Cat. And I love these cat cards. This always make me laugh. But he says, you can never be too rich or too fluffy. Never get out of bed for less than a tin of caviar. The best thing in life are always really, really expensive. So this, of course, this comes out with the King of Pentacles, with whoever is offering you this, you know, amazing thing, because you're entering into a, how do I want to put this? You're entering into a luxurious life. I'm feeling you're entering into your soft life, either, especially like those who are trying to build a career. You may be getting a job offer that is just like out of this world, and you're getting all this money, or you get flown out to go places. This person could be French, is what I'm seeing. I think that's Paris-esque background. I've been to Paris, I should know, but like I may not. I think it is. I don't know. Whatever it is, you know, this offer could be coming from overseas. This person could be overseas. You're becoming rich soon. Just becoming like luxurious and living like, I get to lie in bed and just have everything taken care of me. Like this sense of effortlessness, like truly being in your feminine, of just like receiving and living your best life, because the universe wants to take care of you. This King of Pentacles reading just be the universe. Universe just wants to take care of you. They just want you to be happy. Roll out of your bed and live your best life without like too much pain, or you know, things don't have to be hard. Things can be easy for you, right? I think you're ready to really accept that belief, you know, and not let others limiting belief that, you know, life is hard and, you know, you have to like always be grinding, always be suffering to some extent to like ever truly succeed. I think that's a limiting belief that you're kind of like being done with soon. And so now that you're coming out of that, you're like, one thing to brag about you is that you're like, again, willing to, like, not afraid to believe and have trust and faith in the universe, trust in yourself, and trust in the universe that you're able to get to where you want to be, and your trust in the universe is going to meet you halfway and, you know, bring those opportunities to you. All right. So then we have the box obsessive. Yeah, I feel like, again, just like being in your box, you can get what it is that you want. You don't have to do anything crazy, because you're just that, you're like, not just physically attractive, but you're energetically attractive to where you're attracting what is it you want from the universe. Right? So good things can be squeezed into small packages. Sometimes it's good to think inside the box. The best things in life can be made of cardboard. Yeah. And I feel like you're someone who's also like you're low key. Like, I feel like you're someone who's like, yeah, I would love to live a soft life. I'm not asking for a lot. Right? And you're not necessarily, and there's nothing wrong with being, I guess, high maintenance, but I feel like you're very laid back is what I'm trying to say. Very chill, and very just like go with the flow. And you're someone who sees the positive, sees, you know, can be very optimistic, and can see the abundance in your life right now, even as you're trying to manifest more abundance. Right? And you have such a huge imagination. I'm seeing that SpongeBob episode where it's like they're in a cardboard box, and like they're doing all these different adventures, and they see Squidward. I'm sure everyone knows it's just like imagination type of thing, right? Yeah, let me get one more card from this. One more card. You could be, again, very fashionable as well too, and very imaginative. So these two go together. Can be some very imaginative fits that you've got going on. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. We have the hairless kitty. Again, very like luxurious, very high end. I feel like you give, like, when people see, they're like, oh, they're expensive, right? That person over there is expensive. So we have beauty is in the eye of the breeder. Some cats are born bald. Some achieve it. Others have baldness thrust upon them. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. All right. So with this, I'm seeing sort of that. And I feel like you're not someone who really judges other people. You have a very kind heart, and you're very open to what the world has to offer, what other people have to offer. So you might be someone who doesn't judge people immediately, and you let them kind of show who they are. I think you're very intuitive, but again, you don't always like just go based off of looks. And that can lead to a lot of success for you, because maybe someone who's offering you something may like not have, like, I guess, like the best energy. Like, not like, I don't think they're like, they may be someone who could just be like intimidating, or like someone that people are generally kind of weary of, but you approach them like with an open mind, an open heart, and see, you know, hear them out and see what they have to say. And this leads you to kind of like, because you were open to hearing this person out, they actually have something really good to say, really important to say, and that leads you to more opportunities. So you're someone who's like not afraid to say yes to new opportunities, just because maybe they look, you know, intimidating or, you know, scary on the outside. Like, not scary as like, oh, my safety is in danger, but like, you know, going out of your comfort zone, right? You're very happy inside, but you're also, you know, not afraid to kind of try new things and go out of your comfort zone. You have this sense of balance between these two, you know, this type of dichotomy. I'm seeing someone bald maybe entering your life. Or someone significant in your life right now is bald. That could again be for a select few of you. But yeah, alrighty. And the bottom of the deck is Bourbon. Okay, we have to thine own self be true. To everyone else, don't bother. To be or not to be, just take a nap. All the world's back gardens are at your stage. So again, you're very relaxed, you are calm, you know how to protect your zen. I don't know if you can see this. Hey, I'm gonna I'm gonna put this here. Let's lift this up. Again, with the play, you guys can be very creative, very poetic, very good with your words, I'm hearing, because we have that Shakespeare energy coming through. Let me lift this up a little bit more higher. Ta-da. There we go. That's good enough. Okay. And yeah, to thine own self be true. Like, you're very true to yourself and you're learning how to come into yourself. And be happy with who you are and love yourself, right? And if people don't like it, then you're like, okay, you don't have to deal with me. I'm gonna go back and relax and take a nap, right? Like, you know how to kind of remain calm. And you could be very level-headed, especially maybe in like tough situations. You know how to keep a level head, and then maybe after, then you're like, oh, like then you get allowed to shake the jitters off. But like in the moment, you're able to kind of like keep your head, which is really cool, because you know not everyone can do that, myself included. But yeah, and just, again, with all the world's back gardens are your stage. I feel like you again are just so open and willing to see what the world has to offer that you go on just so many adventures open up to you. I mean, and if that doesn't, like, if you feel like you were open in the past but you're not now, or you feel like you can't, you know, explore as much as you could, Spirit is saying that there might be some block there, to uncleanse that block, because it's kind of like who you are, and to allow yourself to, you know, be creative and see how you can like start exploring again, because it's going to lead to good things. Yeah. You're just not here for the drama, and people start doing drama, you're like, okay, bye, I'm done with it. You're very good at removing yourself from situations that do not serve you. So yeah, I love that for you, pile twos. I believe that is all that I am seeing for you today. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in with me. If you did enjoy this and you'd like a personal reading, you can go ahead into my description box and look at my Etsy, and go ahead and get your own reading. You could also join our community on Patreon for more bonus readings and early access to all my tarot readings. All right, so thank you so much again for tuning in. Make sure to tune in for the bonus video that is coming very soon to celebrate 100 and soon 500 followers, subscribers, communities growing. Have a great rest of your night. Bye.